Hello, I'm Stacy from Truly Majestic. Today I am going to be opening up and unboxing and talking about this really nice glass tea tumbler. Normally I drink a few cups of tea throughout the day. This tea that I'm drinking now is safflower tea, and it's good for all sorts of different things, and I'll leave that information in the description. So let's get to unboxing it. Although you guys can already see it, the packaging was absolutely spectacular on this really nice tea tumbler. So this came from Amazon, and it was really well packaged. This is like a bubble wrap packaging, and then all over this is really nice metallic gold letters. This is a cardboard tube, and it has instructions on how to use it. There's a lotus blossom on the top, lotus blossoms on the side, and it says creating moments of presence and connection, and it's really nicely packaged to make you feel like it's creating moments of presence and connection. Everything is really well branded. There's lotus blossoms all over the place. So here we have our tea tumbler, and it comes in a nice padded case so you can keep your tea hot longer. There's instructions here again. There's a little card with a nice little saying by Rumi. There's like all these little tiny bits, and everything is in golden lettering, so it really makes you feel special. It's actually like opening a present I felt. There's a lotus blossom on the lid, lotus blossom on the side of the glass, and an extra rubber seal for the lid. I thought that was really nice because sometimes the seal goes and then you have no idea where to get the seal for that jar. So this is how it looks unpackaged. Now I'm going to top it up with tea and show you how it looks. By the way, this is the absolute prettiest tea flask I have ever seen. Alright, so it's time to make a cup of tea, and we'll see how it goes. By the way, there's this little basket here. It's a basket and tea strainer, so tea diffuser and tea strainer. And there's also a very nice little lotus blossom on the bottom of the big one and the top of the little strainer. You can take them apart, you can use both at the same time, or just the strainer. So I'm going to be making fennel seed tea, and I'll put the benefits of that in the description as well. Fennel seed tea, and I'm putting it right into the flask, and I'm going to just use the top strainer so the seeds don't end up in my teacup instead of using the diffuser basket. And we'll let this sit 5 minutes, and then I'll show you my tea, and I'll tell you how it was, how it tasted, and if it kept the water nice and hot like it says it does with it being glass. Oh, by the way, this cylinder, I wasn't sure how it was actually when I bought it. It is actually 2 glass cylinders, one inside of the other. And so this lotus blossom that you see on the front is in the inside cylinder of glass, so it will never ever wash off. So when you're washing the tea flask, you're washing the outside one and the inside one, but this is on the outside of the inner flask, of the inner cylinder, if that makes sense. So it'll keep for years and years without going, without the logo coming off and looking shabby. It's really well thought out and very well designed. So this is my cup of fennel seed tea, and usually I carry a flask of tea around with me throughout the day and drink a few cups of tea throughout the day. So we'll see how this one does as we go around. So as I was going around the house throughout the day and drinking my tea, I noticed that if you don't have it in that insulator, that insulating sleeve that comes with it, it doesn't stay super hot for super long. but because I don't really like boiling hot tea, I found it was perfect actually for me, and it does stay quite warm for about a half an hour, just as it is in the tea flask. But if you like yours piping hot, you can use the sleeve that comes with it. It's just not as pretty. So I'm working at the computer, I'm doing cleaning around the house and all sorts of other things, and it worked really brilliantly. I would say I'm drinking more tea now because it's just so pretty. It just makes you want to drink more tea. So psychological, but beneficial, and it was really very well thought out. There's little tiny details all over this tea flask that really make it extra special. It is a bit pricey if you go to Amazon and have a look, but I think it was actually well worth the price to pay just for all those nice little details. If you just want something cheap that keeps your tea hot, you can just buy a metal tea flask, but you won't have the beauty of this one. So I think it was really well worth it. If you guys drink herbal tea, please let us know what type you drink and what the benefits are. We love learning about new teas, and we love our audience learning from each other, and let's all help each other have a better life and find better products and enjoy what we have. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, leave us a note what type of tea you enjoy drinking and why, and we'll see you next time. Bye.